old and I have type 1 diabetes. As many of you may know, I live with type 1 diabetes. I would really love if you would donate to my team and join the JDRF Walk to cure diabetes on September 29th at 9 a.m. at Victory Plaza, American Airlines Center in Dallas. Let me share with you what my life is like living with diabetes. At the age of 5, on March 19th, 2010, my life changed. I went to go see my doctor, and I remember him telling my mommy that it looks like I have diabetes. At first I thought I would be sick like my Nana Mary was, but I knew I would be okay. I was taken to the hospital and I was officially not diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It forever changed my life. I have now been living with diabetes for 2 years and 5 months. I've gone from insulin injections to now using tubeless insulin pumps. From feeling alone to meeting so many people through JDRF that have diabetes like me, and simply living life. I have become very knowledgeable about my illnesses, and I am learning more every day. There are some days when I do get sick, and I may even have to go to the hospital. But I'm living proof what God is able to do. I have diabetes, but it doesn't have me. Everyone, I encourage you to sign up, donate to come with the walk with me this year. Bring your friends, too. Better yet, bring 10 friends. I know that the walk will be a great experience, and I also know that you can make a difference. Please visit my team, Grayson's Journey, at jdrf.org.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm Grayson's mother. I'm going to talk to you guys today a little bit about what it's like being a parent of someone who has diabetes and living with someone who has diabetes. March 19th, 2010, we were in Dr. Goff's office, and the only thing I remember about that doctor's visit is him coming in and telling me, "It looks like your son has diabetes," and I immediately started crying. And we were transferred to Cook's Children's Hospital in Fort Worth, where we found the best doctor in the world, Dr. Joel Stillman, and we began to learn more about type 1 diabetes and how it affects children. Grayson suffers from juvenile diabetes. It totally rocked our world. We went from not ever having to give our children a shot to having to do 4 to 6 injections a day. And if you ever wanted to know how much it hurts to give your child a shot, it is the most painful thing in the world. He checked his blood sugar about 6 to 8 times a day in the beginning. We would have to call and report back to Cook's Children's just to let them know, what his numbers were, so they could tell us if we needed to up his dosage or not. But along with the quote-unquote hardships of having a child that's diabetic came positive things. We became a part of this great affiliation called JDRF, the Juvenile Diabetic Research Foundation, where there are so many other families who have children who have diabetes, and they reach out to you. They, communicate with you, let you know different things that are going on, and then we have different areas where we can get together and our kids can play together and our kids actually feel normal to society, because in the normal society they're not normal. JDRF has opened up so many doors, and it has allowed us to really be confident in what the future holds in a cure for diabetes. The reason that I'm so proactive and I really want to cure is about 3 months ago, Grayson was playing baseball, and this was at a game with his team, the Tigers, who won the championship. But we had checked his blood sugar before he left the field, and it was like 145, 144. And we had hurried home because my sister-in-law, Casey, was coming over for a play date. And she was here, and I'll never forget, she was standing in the kitchen, and Randy, my husband, was standing on the other side of the kitchen, and Grayson was spinning around in circles. Well, we thought he was just playing. Well, he said, well, Mom, I'm dizzy. So I immediately grabbed him, took him over our dining room table, took his blood sugar, and it was 24. So in a matter of 45 minutes, he went from fine and healthy in a diabetic sense to he's gonna die if we don't get his blood sugar up. So we immediately, as soon as I took his blood sugar, it's like he immediately passed out of my arms. I had picked him up, carried him, put him on our bed, and we just began shoveling orange juice in him, trying to keep him awake, tell him you can't go to sleep, you can't go to sleep. He said, Mommy, I'm just tired. And it was kind of like he went out of it for about 30 seconds and then finally came to. At that moment, I realized really how serious type 1 diabetes is, because I almost had to, explain to my children, hey, Bubby went to sleep and didn't wake up. And it was also at that moment that I knew that, man, God is awesome, because my baby was at a point where we did not know, but we just had to depend on the fact that God was in control and that he had something better in store for Grayson, and he woke him up, and Grayson is here today. So with that being said, JDRF is having a walk on the 29th of September, and Team Grayson's Journey is going to be walking. And we're walking for a cure because I want to be able to walk upstairs and, Grayson not have to take his blood sugar, or Grayson not feel like he's in a position where he's going to pass out at any given time because his body just doesn't produce insulin like your body and my body does. I want him to be able to feel like he can do everything that other children can do and not have to suffer any hardships from it. So on September 29th, we would love to see all of you out there for Team Grayson's Journey to join us to walk for a cure, because in the end, that's what this is all about. We want to cure for everybody. We want them all to be healthy, and we want them all to live a long and prosperous life. Thank you guys so much for all your support already. And if you haven't join Grayson's Journey Facebook blog page, and just continue to keep them lifted up in your prayers. Thank you guys. I'm Stephanie.
I'm Grayson.
And this is how we live with type 1 diabetes.